Good morning. So this reading is going to be for Friday, January 19th. And let's see a little bit about where we were, where we are, and where we're going. So looking here, bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. Five of Cups has been showing up a lot. This is definitely about change in perspective. It's about focusing on what you have, letting go of things that just don't serve you anymore. That's just not something, it's just a dead weight for you. There's no reason to carry it into the next chapter in your life. And so that is showing up pretty clearly and has been, and even showed up in all the readings too, from a weekly standpoint. But what I can see in the past position, so crossroads, Two of Swords, sitting at a crossroads, not really sure what path to go down, but then really trusting in divine timing and how the universe is going to kind of nudge you in a direction. Is probably a really positive way of saying that the universe is going to make it pretty clear which choice you need to make, because that Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. With Wheel of Fortune and Temperance, there is a lot of divine timing happening here. They're both timing cards. And so, and it's funny because the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy, but Temperance is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. And so when it comes to the choice that you've made here in the past, it was the right choice. If you had any concerns about whether or not you made the right choice, you absolutely made the right choice, because what you're doing is you're balancing. You're balancing what you have and what you need. When I look at the current energy, we have the King of Cups, we have the Judgment, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. And so King of Cups, Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, this is really about prioritizing exactly what you need and then making a decision on the path that you're choosing. That Seven of Pentacles energy is coming across as really Capricorn energy, where it's creating that plan, planting the seeds, making sure that everything that you're doing kind of gets you to that end goal that you're searching, and that you really, not really searching, but you're planning for it. And then Capricorn shows up again. So we have the Devil energy showing up in the near future. We have the High Priestess, and we have the Five of Pentacles here. So this is about letting go of anything that's held you back. It's really trusting your instincts here. So as you're moving forward and as you're going into this next chapter of your life, there is going to kind of be this ebb and flow, back and forth. Did I make the right choice? Does something here need to change? How do I get exactly what I want here? And so you're going to be back and forth a little bit. That was definitely coming across in all of the readings, but it does seem to be like what may feel like is 2 steps back is actually like 4 steps forward. And so you are actually making progress here when it comes to movement and just kind of going after and achieving those long-term goals that you have for yourself. There is something really connected to this, and letting go of anything that made you feel boxed in, or that you really didn't have an option, no choice, because you absolutely have a choice. Okay, so looking here at the past position, so Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. So the choice did become clear to you. When you were sitting at a crossroads, information was presented to you, and you've received it in such a way that made it very clear the path that you needed to take. That was Jupiter stepping in, what we can see here. And it was actually Jupiter's in Taurus, and so that actually makes a lot of sense. Jupiter in Taurus is about prioritizing what you value. It's kind of expanding what matters the most to you. But with this Queen of Swords, and in this deck specifically, and so there's something very transformative with all those butterflies, and so that I love to see. Wheel of Fortune with the Tower. And so you might have felt this sudden upheaval in your life when this decision became clear to you. It also became very clear to you what needed to go away. And so the universe said, oh, okay, that's the decision we wanted you to make, and you made it. And now we can get rid of all this nonsense that's maybe been holding you back. Because really where you're trying to go, Temperance and Magician, you're trying to call this into being. You are trying to manifest this kind of alchemy, this chemistry, this balance, yin-yang type of energy that you're really trying to achieve long-term. And so what I love about this is it's the removal of all that stuff that really held you back. Let's get the King of Cups Let's get Judgment. Okay. So with the King of Cups, I'm getting the King of Swords. So your head and your heart are balanced here. That's what's happening. Everything that's taking place is aligning your head and your heart. With the Judgment, Four of Swords. This is about making peace with the past. This is about, okay, something ended. That's okay. I don't need to hold on to this energy anymore. I can let it go. I can move forward with my life. If it was a failed relationship, you're maybe understanding why it failed, what your role might have been in that relationship, and then how do you heal from that, go forward. I mean, these are all things that you're doing actively to kind of grow who you are as a person. And so when I look at where you want to invest with that Seven of Pentacles energy, I'm getting King of Pentacles and Three of Cups. And so again, we've got a lot of stability. We've got, balancing your head and your heart here. So finding that long-term happiness, that's what your goal is in this scenario. And so long-term happiness is going to be something different for everybody else, but it is about that stability that you're trying to create for yourself. It's not a life. You don't want to have this life that constantly changes every month, or it just doesn't really work out the way that you want it to. You want long-term happiness, and that's where you're going to spend your efforts. And so when I look at where we're going, we've got the Devil and the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is about healing from any kind of unhealthy, toxic patterns that might be holding you back. And this is really about breaking free from them. Don't hold on to that energy anymore. Really make peace with whatever happened here in the past. And give yourself that flexibility to pivot too when it comes to your long-term goals and what it takes to actually succeed and achieve those results. With the High Priestess, I'm getting the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles for me shows up when you're balanced. And so it is the card of generosity, but you're not really generous until you're balanced, because if you feel like you're lacking in some way, you're not really giving to other people. And so what I love about this is that you're trusting yourself, you're relying on your intuition, you are open and available, and you're kind of generous with your time and just who you are as a person. And when it comes to what it is that you need to let go of, you already know exactly what it is you need to do, and it's about timing. And so the timing here, I just got full moon. So I'd have to look up when the full moon is. It'll be towards the end of the month. It'll be the full moon in Leo. I want to say it's like the 27th or 28th. I'd have to look up to be sure on exactly the timing of it, but it does look like divine timing here at play. Again, more Sagittarius energy, but with this Five of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're trying to let go of, there is going to be this period of release. And so this full moon in Leo, another fire sign. So this is Sagittarius, we have another fire sign. So there's something really significant with that full moon that's going to take place at the end of the month in the sign of Leo. But what I really love about this is that in both the past and in the future, divine timing is at play. And so really everything is unfolding exactly the way that it's supposed to. So this is the reading for Friday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.